My beautiful, lovely Sagittarius, if you would like your own personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching to heal a specific area of your life, you can email me and my email will be in the description box. So you have a huge detour that's coming into your life. This detour is coming into your life to heal you and to help you also reach levels of joy so that you can maximize your potential. Your potential could have been messed with in a sense where emotional pain and grief was blocking your progress, and like you could have lost confidence in yourself. You could have lost the direction of your life. And then, you lost the direction of your life. You could be telling people like, oh, I don't even know what I really want to do anymore. But the truth is, you actually do know what you want to do. So this is only for a few of you who could be going through this right now. You had an ex that was just inviting in so much pain, and it just kind of made you feel like it made you get depression, and life just seemed dark and gloomy and hopeless for you. And some of you, not all of you, but my channel, I go deep into emotions. You could have even had a time when you just really wanted to get this person back. You could have went on a rampage of watching tarot readings in hopes that this person got their karma for what they have done to you. It could have consumed you to the point where it just threw your whole life out of balance. You really wanted them to feel what they have put you through because you've been struggling to heal from what they put you through. So you were hoping, and it's only for a few, that they could receive the same level of pain only because you've had to live with it and sleep with it and wake up with it and struggle to move on with it. And you're going to move on from this place is basically what I'm trying to show you. Some of you too, like drinking to the point of like blacking out and just feeling confused and waking up and wondering what just happened. You could have lost that amount of control when it came to this situation. And at the same time, in a very weird way, still loving them, still loving them and wondering if they're okay at the same time of, wanting them to be hurt the way that they hurt you. But you are going to come out of this place. And let me tell you why. Spirit is going to invite a new divine partner into your world to help you heal. And once you notice how much this person loves you, this person brings you laughter, this person will not be intimidated by you at all. Not even a tiny bit, baby. If you had an ex-lover who was intimidated by you or was low key, Spirit says, hating on you and not encouraging you at all, this person is going to be the complete opposite, and they're going to worry about you and wonder about you. Some of you could be with this person already. If you're with this person already and you're still mourning the loss of someone else, they're wondering about you. Like sometimes if you go off on them, or sometimes if you get hot and cold with them, or sometimes if you just completely shut down, they're wondering what you're going through and what are you feeling inside and what are you thinking and what's happening. They know that something is a little off with you, and they know that it has nothing to do with them. That's one thing about this person. They know that it has nothing to do with them, and they do find you to be strong. They find you to be strong. They also find you to be very, very authentic, especially in comparison to their ex. Their ex was a liar, a huge liar, and they find you to be very honest, Some of you, they may even throw you in their ex's face on purpose because they are just so annoyed of their ex. So they may even say that, I'm speaking to someone and they don't even act like you. Like you're not the only woman in the world. And there's better women or men out there. So they may even get at it with their ex and bring you up to like put their ex in their place because they find you to be a strong survivor that has everything together. Although you might emotionally dysregulate at times, they still see you as strong and powerful. They don't hold that against you, but they are curious about it, and they're curious about how long are you going to be in this place mentally and emotionally. They do worry about that because they also feel that, and they like how fit you are, especially if you started like talking about like the gym, you've been working out and you've been doing squats. They love the fact that you're into fitness. So another thing that just came out is Sagittarius, you proved your family wrong. All right. Some of you proved your family wrong. You had to move out of your mother's house or your father's house early and set the record straight and make it on your own to show your family that you will be fine with or without them. So if you're a Sagittarius that was going back and forth with your family, just know that they see like, whoa, okay, so Sagittarius, they did prove us wrong, you know? So you proved your family in specific. You proved your family wrong. If you were going through it with your family felt like you wouldn't be able to survive without them, or you would always need them. You created a foundation for yourself, and you're doing way better than they expected. They were waiting for you to run back or cry back or saying, oh, you were right. And it never happened for some of you. For some of you, it never happened. It only made you more stronger. It made you more dependent and more independent. It made you more fierce. It made you want to fight more. And it worked in your favor. All right. Some of you may get your tongue pierced or your toes done. Let me see. Ooh, I was supposed to use a different card. You gonna be pissed. I hear I'm not explaining nothing to nobody. You are done explaining things to people. You feel like you don't owe anybody an explanation. You feel like you've done enough, you've said enough, and you don't even want to go back and forth with certain people. You feel like there are people who don't even deserve your energy. You're going to be very protective over your energy and what you're willing to feed. You're not going to allow distractions to destroy you and cut you down the way that they did. And you're not going to waste your time to address rumors or what people have to say or defend yourself anymore. You refuse to defend yourself to people. You're going into, I hear especially entitled people who feel entitled to know more about you than they should. They shouldn't have to know everything about you. There's people around you that were expecting you to expose yourself while they would hide parts of them, and you're not going to tolerate that anymore. So you're going to be way more protective over your energy. Some of you wearing more crystals because you don't even trust people. Some of you can be wearing crystals to protect your energy. Like before you go outside, I see you like putting crystals in your pocket, in your bra, in your, on your fingers, on your neck. You have a necklace that you're, putting crystals around yourself to protect your energy from people. And you had enough. You're looking back over your life and everything that you were able to like fight through, and you just can't believe that you even had to deal with a lot of the crap that you did, and you're just not going to take it anymore. A lot of people do see you as blessed. You have an earth sign that's coming into your life. You have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's going to be coming into your life and expecting the best for you. All right. I hear confession. So that just means someone is going to tell you how they feel. Spirit also wants you to be careful. Like with you processing all this energy, Spirit also, hold up. Spirit also wants you to know, like, your past does not determine your future. Where you've been does not determine where you are going to go. So just because things could have not turned out the way you wanted them to in the past does not mean your future is ruined. At any given moment, you are allowed to change the direction of your life. You do not have to be tortured by your past anymore. And you don't have to explain yourself to a damn soul anymore either. A matter of fact, I'm about to be with you with that. You ain't got to explain yourself to a damn soul again about whoever he say, she say. You do not. So if people don't understand you, if they don't understand your journey, if they don't understand what you're going through, then you do not have to continue to explain to people who clearly misunderstand you. Keep them confused enough. Or people who lie to you, make it seem like they're on your side, and then the moment anything goes wrong, they turn their back on you. You don't have to allow those people to control your life and control your destiny. You have a very intimate connection that's going to come your way, and or you possibly could be with them right now. All right. You guys are going to be making love a lot. You guys are going to have a lot of chemistry, and you're going to be sharing a lot of deep, like, intimate stories with each other. You telling somebody that your ex hurt you does not guarantee that they ain't going to hurt you that way either. So say, like, be careful of how much you expose, you know? Sometimes, like, a trauma survivor, when they are healing from a bad breakup and they meet somebody new, they begin to trauma bond with the person in hopes that if I tell you my trauma story, then you will protect me. Do not do that, because the truth is, like, if they expose something to you and then you can say, like, you know, I definitely understand what you're going through because I had a similar situation, but you do not have to meet people and trauma bond. You don't have to share your trauma story with people or tell them how bad someone treated you, because honestly, if somebody meets you and they see you as very, like, high, and you start to tell them your low stories and how nobody treats you so good, it can change the way that someone sees you. Like, if they see you as high value and they put you on a pedestal, but then you tell them so many damaging stories of how people treated you so awful, they may start to see you in a different light, and you may not understand why. And it's because you're showing them that people can come into your life and treat you bad, and that you tolerated it, you know? So try your best not to share what Paul did, what Alex did, what Mickey did. And, try your best not to bleed on people, because this person's coming in, but I feel like there's still certain things in your heart, and you don't want to, you don't want them to see you for your pain. You want them to see you for you. So try your best to show yourself and not your history, because your history doesn't define you. Your character defines you. So tell them how resilient you are. Tell them how strong you are. Tell them how you overcame some really tough stuff. You don't have to get into it and paint the specific picture. You can just tell them, like, I'm very, very resilient. I've overcame some really tough stuff, because I hear that a lot, even working with some of my clients and doing, like, one-to-one sessions. Right now we're doing a group, and people feel like, well, I told them my story. I told them that I got hurt, so why would they hurt me too? It's because their job is not to protect you. And whether you know it or not, if you send that energy out, people are going to feel like you are meant to be hurt, because you keep speaking about hurt and pain and suffering. And it does the opposite of what you would like it to do. So instead, tell them about what you did like, what people did do, and that you were very resilient and you were able to be powerful enough to release yourself from things that you felt you were way better than, because then that shows power. You know, you don't want to start out a connection showing your weaknesses, because people can use it against you if you don't know their true intentions and if they're genuine or not, you know? So just dating way more intentional and being way more purposeful about what you allow in will really help you in this season, Sagittarius. I even hear, like, you make me nervous. This person may feel a little nervous around you. Let me see. Yeah, this is you standing your ground. Like, you had enough. You had enough. Some of you may crave bread. You know, bread is comfort food, right? If you crave, like, bagels, and you can crave a lot of comfort, which is going to be good with this partner, because if they are emotionally available, the intimacy that you crave will soothe you, and you won't need as much bread. Okay, because sometimes when we are lacking emotional fulfillment, we start to latch onto food in order to fill the void that we are missing. So you might crave bagels and cookies and sweet things, but the truth is you just really need a hug. And if you have a partner who's emotionally available, they'll have a beautiful hug for you. and it will release a lot of stress. They said hugging someone for 30 seconds can produce dopamine and release a lot of stress. So yeah, if you detach from someone because you just felt like it just wasn't given what it was needing to give, they just feel really bored and they feel very tormented by the memories of you. And they also feel pissed if you are standing your ground and you're not allowing them to come back in and use you and manipulate you, and you're showing them a stronger side. It's making this person wonder how can they change their approach to get back in with you. I don't know if you'll let them in, because like I said, your spirit guides are sending somebody new. So yeah, somebody gonna try to tempt you to come back. You're gonna be aware, you know. Somebody's gonna tempt you to come back and you're gonna be aware. But you will have other options. So it shows love begin. You will have other options. You will have a love lost. You're gonna have to cut some people off in order to begin your love life. You're gonna have to release some pain. Some of you are gonna have to balance your checkbook. I see you going to an ATM and you thinking that you have a certain amount and it's way less than what you thought. So some of you could be even struggling a little bit financially, and that can make you upset. You're going to have a few things that just kind of like irritate you. All right. Hold up. Let me see what else is coming towards you. You may even have a parent who's trying to be nicer to you because they see that you've been standing your ground and you mean it. So you may have a parent who's going to try to come back around and be a little bit nicer to you so that you can let them back in. You may have a parent or somebody who just feels like left out in the cold by you, and they may try to be more kinder or calmer so that you will think that in order for them to make you believe that they're safe enough for you to come back around. But the truth is, this person is still the same. Whether it is a parent, whether it is a friend, whether it is an ex, they're going to make it seem like they're calmer and nicer in order for you to get back, feel safe getting back close. But then they will start the same habits again. So just be careful, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, why people be coming for you? This is like they coming for me? And the answer is, hell yeah, they coming for you. Why they coming for you? What is it? What is your life path number? Because that's too much, honey. Blossoming abundance. Let me see what's going on with career. Spirit will never put more on you than you can bear. So just know that. I don't know, like it says mistakes. You could feel like a failure when it comes to work. Some of you could have felt like you took a risk. You could have quit your job and started a business for yourself, and your finances are spiraling out of control. And you wonder if you just made a mistake or if you could have made smarter moves. Some of you can be a writer. You can work in the office as well. And you are going to unlock some abundance. Yeah, some of you have a job loss. Some of you have a job loss, or you could have quit a job too soon. And you can be looking for work and you're not hearing any callbacks yet, and it's making you afraid. All right. But just know that this is your now. And underneath your now is something that is going to be better. So it just means that what you're going through is not going to last. Some of you may even use like work temp. I hear temp. You may have a temp position that you may work just to get some money and to put gas in your car, because I hear fuel. So fuel can be gas in your car and like food in your stomach. Some of you could be struggling to make ends meet. Some of you will be meeting a wealthy man. This earth sign can be really wealthy and help you with a journey to wealth. You know, they could have had an ending in their life and they're looking for a main woman, and they don't like conflict. They're looking for a main woman and they're looking for marriage, and they're on their journey to wealth, and they are concerned about you. They're concerned about you. But if you're going through financial issues and you're going through like healing past trauma, then that's a lot to hold and bear. Trust me, your emotions are going to be up and down because there's too much uncertainty and too much trauma running through your body at the same time, which will make your emotions and anxiety very intense. All right. I am going on to the extended because this is so much, and I'm going to break everything down for you. So like I just said, with this work message, if you're going through it, some of you can be fine financially and it's just your love life, or it can just be that, the opposite. But let's go through each of this and then do a full spread. On the extended, I always do a full spread on your person to find out their intentions, their feelings, and possible outcomes, because there's free will involved with everything, especially love. And I send you all so much love and so much light.